G'day guys and welcome back to another episode. We recently moved into our new home, but there's one problem, or there used to be a problem. The Pajero could not fit into our garage because of the 270 awning. Essentially what we have is the Kings 270 awning, and the brackets that it came with just made the awning sit way too high, about 2.25 meters, which is too high to get into our garage, which is obviously a problem because we want to work on our car in the garage. So we went out and we bought some new brackets on eBay. So today I'm going to show you what difference these brackets made. From my measurements, it looks like everything's going to work okay, and it's going to be about the same height as the light bar, which means it will clear and get into the garage. So without further ado, let's get into it. Right guys, so here's what we're working with. So this was the old bracket. So as you can see, you can't really adjust it and make it go down. There's only really one way, and that is just to place it on your roof rack. So if this is your roof rack, that's how high it's going to go. Whereas with the new ones, so as you can see, they are much better. So they can either go this way, so it's going to sit very low, which is great, or you can flip it around and it's going to sit like that, which is still a fair bit lower than it used to be. So that is very good. By the way, they do fit the Dachi 270 and also the Kings 270. Alright, so to best explain it is, so this is the top and this is the bottom of the awning. So let's try with this one at the top. Alright, so just like that. So basically it's going to be about 9 centimeters, and the other way around. See how it's now going to set a bit higher, so it should still be about 9. Perfect. And then from there it's going to be 13. Alright, so 13 and about 17. This is what you get in the kit. So you have the 2 U-bolts and the 2 bolts, and then just some nuts, washers and spring washers. So that should do the job. Alright, so this is pretty much what we're working with. So basically what I think I'm going to do, the goal is to get it about the same height as the light bar without hanging too low that it gets in the way of the door from opening. The awning sits about, so when it goes into the groove over here, it sits about that much lower because of the material. So realistically, it's going to go about here. So I think this is the best way, because this way it might sit a little bit too low. But what I'll do is suss it out, because this might also be enough actually for it just to open. So let me quickly put it onto the awning and then you'll sort of see what I mean. Oh man. Right guys, so what I've done now is I've just flipped the bracket on the back, and as you can see there's a little bit more clearance. So hopefully the car now goes through, but yeah, let's have a look. Awesome guys, so the good news is I'm in. So I just managed to scrape through. So yes, at the moment the 2 brackets are the wrong way around, but it doesn't look bad. So that one is higher up and this one is lower. I just want to see if it will still clear the spoiler, because there's the spoiler. But yeah guys, just look at that. I was just scraping through. So yes, we'll see how we go. I might flip the front bracket as well and see if it makes it any better. But yeah, at the moment the back point is probably as low as it can go. Okay, third time is a charm. So I've flipped the brackets on both sides. So as you can see, that's what they look like. Right, there you go. So the shallow bit is at the top and the wide one is at the bottom. So that seems to be the best one. And like I said, it fits just. So I can still open the door, but just have a go that. Literally just opens, which is good. Same with the rear door. Just opens. and it also clears the spoiler at the back, so that is good. The thing that I'm most excited about, it does fit in the garage by that much. So there you go. Awesome guys, so all three brackets are now on. So I only used these all bolts from the previous setup, so they're about 75mm long and it looks like an M8 just to go through the two brackets, because this type of roof rack you'll need something long so you can actually fit it to it. If you have something like a Rhino rack or those sort of ones, it will be a little bit different. But yeah, so two bolts over there and then one, two, three on the end ones. And yes, the good thing is the light bar is literally a little bit higher, but it's sort of flush with it. But yeah, happy days, that's now all good. So let me show you outside what the awning looks like. Probably the only feedback that I reckon would have worked better for cars like mine with the spoiler is if this section here is at the top instead, because that means the whole awning can drop a little bit, and then you still have this one at the top which can clear the spoiler. So that's about it, but at the moment, as you can see, it's sitting very, very close, so I can still open the boot and close it. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get a rubber strip just to go there. But apart from that guys, it's all looking very good and everything is nice and sturdy. So yeah, very, very cool. Awesome guys, it's now the next day. We've tested everything and safe to say it all works a charm. So the car fits into the garage, the awning can open by itself, which is great, and at the back it clears the spoiler about this much. So like I said, I'll just get a rubber strip from Bunnings, so when the wind goes up, it's definitely gonna flex, so you don't want it to hit your spoiler. So I'll just add the rubber strip there and then it's happy days. And it dropped quite a bit guys, so it used to be 2.25 meters, it's now 2.1, which is also the limit for a lot of shopping centers, so hopefully I can now squeeze through, so we'll see. But yeah, all in all, I'm just glad everything worked out with these brackets and that we can now fit into the garage, which is awesome. So yeah guys, I'll leave the link in the description if you want to grab these brackets yourself, and hopefully you are all good when you fit them as well. So thanks for watching guys, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.